I'm Philip Hodgetts and I'm from Intelligent Assistant Software. We make software that enhances Final Cut Pro 10 and translates into the rest of the world. I'm really happy to demonstrate FindrCat and FindrCat Pro for you because they are dear to my heart because they're about preserving metadata. Back at the Final Cut Pro 10 Creative Summit, we had a conversation with Alex 4D and Ben Brodbeck, who wanted to be able to take the keywords from Final Cut Pro and make them Finder tags so that they could find clips in the Finder just using the same keywords that they used in Final Cut Pro 10. His need was fairly straightforward because working for Caterpillar, he needed to know like machine model and country and date. And so his needs were fairly simple. It seemed like something that was definitely within our purview. It was about metadata, so that sounds about right. So I took this event, and it's got a lot of keywords on it, and drag and drop to FindrCat. And now we have a list of all those keywords, and you can choose which ones that you want to embed in the file and turn into Finder tags. For example, finding the quote, which is a keyword that I used where there was something that I had semi-transcribed, isn't going to be that useful in the Finder because it will just show me a clip that something was on. It isn't really a useful searchable keyword. There are probably others in there that I don't really need, but for the sake of the demonstration, I'm not going to waste time. Click that button, and 45 seconds later, you'll have a list in Finder. You show the tags, and you can see here all of the tags that we had in Final Cut Pro are now Finder tags. And that means that you can use Finder's powerful searching facilities to find clips. It doesn't matter where you are. I'm going to select the whole drive. For example, you could be inside a Lumiforge jellyfish, and you can search there as well. It works in Finder anywhere. And so I can say, oh, let's see, solar panels. Solar panel construction, list view. And also, let's ask for last minute needs, because God knows there were. So I don't know if you know, but Final Cut has, since the era of Mavericks, has supported the import of Finder tags and converts them into keywords so that when we search for something in the Finder and we find it, we can bring it back into Final Cut Pro and it will use the Finder tags and apply them as keywords, as long as you have that preference set. I'll show you how that works, and just go from here and I drag straight into Final Cut, and now it's all restored. And I think that's a really useful tool. It lets you search for and find the material that you have anywhere on your hard drive, anywhere in your collection, except inside a library folder. Apple quite sensibly prevents searching within the Finder folder. We put the metadata in, we put the Finder tags on it, but we don't do you can't find it because of their limitation. I happen to think that's the sensible, if inconvenient, limitation. So this is great. We released this about a month after the Creative Summit in November, and I thought, I love this application, and at the same time, I hate what we've done. I'm not schizophrenic. What I loved about the application is it made everything searchable in Finder using Finder itself. We've turned Finder into our media database. Instead of being a media asset management system or a digital asset management system, we like to refer this to as a no-ma'am. Right from the beginning, I thought, yeah, I like that, but we're losing metadata. I don't even have my clip name back when I recover it. I'm back to the media file name. So right from the beginning, the very first release of FindrCat also embedded the keywords metadata from Final Cut Pro 10 in the media file so that it would go with the media file, as do Finder tags. When you take the file anywhere in the world and import it to Final Cut Pro 10, those tags will always convert to keywords again. We went to build FindrCat Pro. FindrCat Pro is the $30 in-app purchase. Greg tells me that there's more code related to the in-app purchase than there is in the app. We went about thinking, how would we do this? We changed the metadata, and so if I were to take those same clips, exact same clips, and drag them to FindrCat, it will create a new event, and that event will have the same keywords, we've got the keywords, but the names are back, the dates are back, the keyword ranges are back. You can see there's a keyword range. ready. They range, all of the ranges are back. All of the notes, you see here, the note is there. Everything, markers, favorites, reject, everything that was in the metadata when you exported it is going to be in the metadata when you get it back through FindrCat Pro. So you've got the full round trip of every bit of metadata wherever the file goes. So not only is it a collaboration tool, it's also giving you a secure way of recovering the work that you've done if you needed to. You know, for example, at the Supermeet, Serena Catania pointed out that she had lost 12 RAIDs in a disaster overnight. Every drive had not only the RAID broken, but each drive had been individually reformatted. She has gotten about 90% of that media back without any metadata, without any clip names, without any context or library or project or anything that was there. Had she protected it with FindrCat, if the file was recovered, all of that information would be recovered. And so it's not only a no MAM, no media asset management system using Finder, it's also a powerful way of protecting the metadata, the work that you've done. And you don't need Pro to protect your metadata. The base version, $19.99 version, will give you all the benefits of Finder tags, and it will give you protection because your metadata is in the file. It's only the day that you need to recover it, you pay the extra $29.99 in the app, and you get the Pro version to recover the full metadata back. And that really is FindrCat Pro. It's a simple, powerful asset management system that uses the Finder and FindrCat Pro keywords converted to Finder tags with the option of bringing all the metadata back into FindrCat Pro.